enjoyed my time in Spain. It's been an incredible experience for me and the family. The kids have loved the school. We only bought the house there a year ago. But I think, another challenge has come up, and I think it's the right time for us to do it.
David Beckham coming to Major League Soccer might be viewed by some as one of the most important moments in the history of soccer in this country, and perhaps the history of professional sports. David's not just a great athlete, and he certainly has had a very storied history playing in Spain and playing in England, but David transcends the sport. He's a cultural icon. He's a guy that just makes people happy, who makes them excited, and is going to do tremendous things to bring the sport to higher levels here in the United States.
Before the season started, Beckham led England to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, but he was taken off the field early in the second half against Portugal with an ankle injury, and then watched as his team was eliminated on penalties. The next day, Beckham stepped down as captain of the team. Then in August, new coach Steve McLaren dropped Beckham from his squad, signaling the possible end of his international career. The midfielder now has other priorities, including making a big impact on football in the U.S.
Soccer in America is the biggest played sport up to a certain age, and that's where I want to take it to another level, because potentially, it can go higher than anyone could probably believe in America, because there are so many great sports in America. There are so many kids that play baseball, American football, basketball, but soccer is huge all around the world apart from America. So that's where I want to make a difference with the kids.
Beckham's reported deal is one of the biggest ever in sports, with the midfielder set to earn more than $250 million U.S. in salary and commercial endorsements over 5 years. He's also the biggest name player to move to club soccer in the U.S. since the likes of Pele and Franz Beckenbauer played in the old North American Soccer League in the 1970s and early 80s. The Englishman is adamant that there's more to this move than his 9-figure contract.
I don't want to go out to America at 34 years old and people be turning around saying, well, he's only going there to get the money. It's not what I'm going out there to do. I'm going out there to hopefully build, a club and a team that has got a lot of potential. I think that's what excites me.
He gets it. He's going to be the greatest goodwill ambassador the sport is ever going to have, certainly since Pele. And I like the fact that he has a makeup and a character within him that drives him to this legacy, drives him to this opportunity. But I also think people are going to be surprised at how aggressive he's going to be on the pitch. Those that think this is a end-of-career move for David don't know David.
And everybody else is going to get to know him a whole lot better. The Major League Soccer season getting underway in April. David Beckham expected to join the Galxy in August. Right now, though, the big talking point, the fact that he is coming to North America and just how much dough he is about to rake in. Beckham's $250+ million deal, leaving him just behind A-Rod when it comes to total dollars. The newest member of the Galxy set to cash in over just 5 years, though, as opposed to twice that for the slugging infielder. Look at some of the numbers there, Derek. It is amazing to see where Beckham slides in all of a sudden. And this is one of those years we see Alex Rodriguez and Derek Jeter. That was when baseballers had a lot of money. They were throwing it all around. This isn't necessarily, this is dangerous potentially for the MLS. They don't just have $250 million to throw around. So it might be dangerous, except that only about a fifth of the money is said to be guaranteed. The rest ties in a number of other factors, and so they're reducing their risk there. As for the biggest annual income earners, we rely on the latest from Forbes. Tiger Woods, Michael Schumacher, only athletes on the list made more than Beckham's projected annual earnings. And again, we say projected, but that is certainly a figure that will get attention in a league where the teams previously have been spending about $2 million per team per year.
Roughly double what every other player makes combined. We were batting that figure around when there's in there.
It's going to be interesting to see out in Forbes. A lot of players are very excited to have him around, and I'm sure a certain percentage, hopefully it's a big percentage for the league, will be comfortable with the idea of having a guy there, bringing it in, and making it a better deal for the rest of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, 1,000 extra season tickets for the Galxy was the report today. And when they go on those road trips, if he can get to all these cities, those will guaranteed sold out. In first year, if not the second year, the third year, big potential upside for this.
The long haul of accounts, we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. I hope it works out. Oh, boy.
Right after the show.